Hey everyone, so my name is Brian Rush with Brian Rush Real Estate, and I'm actually today in the studios of Groupfly Creative. So you may hear some stuff happening on around us. There's entrepreneurs in here, there's t-shirt presses happening, there's design work happening, so it's a pretty cool place to be. And shout out to my good friend Vernon for allowing us to do some footage here. So a little bit about me. I've been in real estate for about 10 years now. Over that past 10 years, have sold in volume, total volume, about $170 million worth of real estate. So, you sell a lot of houses, and so we have a lot of conversations with people as far as struggles that maybe they're not able to purchase a home, or goals that they're trying to achieve where they can purchase a home. And so we just want to hopefully answer some of those questions and make it a little bit easier for you to achieve those dreams of home ownership and just those goals that your family has. All right, so you may be, let's just say, early in your process of buying a home. Maybe you're in your 20s, your early 30s. You're looking at your first home and you're thinking, man, I may still have a lot of school debt. I may just have some regular debt that accrued during school. You're unsure of your credit scores, those types of things. So I wanted to give you a couple just helpful hit tips. First off, there's a lot of programs out there that help with down payment assistance. In Oklahoma, we've got lots of things to choose from that are for that specifically. Some of them are grants where there's money set aside and you don't have to pay that money back. It's literally there for you to help buy a home. And so just wanted to tell you about that. It's always good to get with a lender. That's many times the best first step to see just how much money would I need as a down payment. What do I qualify as far as grants? Where do I need to get my credit score so that I can qualify? And many times once we start through that process, people are sometimes surprised that, wow, I don't have to rent anymore, but I can actually go ahead and buy a house now. I can start building equity, and it didn't cost me near as much out of pocket as what I thought it would be. So best first step is to get with a lender. We have a lot of people we work with we can help refer you to, and just start working through that process to find out, okay, what do I need to do to be able to actually start this process. So as I was saying, even if you're early in your home purchase, maybe you're in your 20s, 30s, really the greatest first step is to get with a lender and get pre-qualified, find out just what stuff is going to cost and just what steps you need to take. What's true for that category would also truly be the best thing for anyone, whether maybe you're in your 40s, your 50s, and you're looking, now you need a little bit more space. You've got kids or lots of kids, or you had kids at the house and now they're moving kids out and you need less space, whatever the case may be. Sometimes that third or fourth house can be a little bit more challenging because you're juggling a lot of things. And so I get this question a lot as far as like, Brian, how do we buy the next house while we still have our current house? Do we have to get 2 loans or 3 loans, or do we have just like this crazy weekend of selling a house and buying a house and moving all at the same time? And so a lot of scenarios there, of course, but I did want to just explain that something that has come back pretty strong in our market is we're seeing a lot of contingencies. And that's where you own a home and you put that home on the market to sell, and then you find your new dream home and you put a contingent offer on that house. So what that does is in essence, it protects you so that you don't get stuck with 2 mortgages. And so what it says is, as we're putting the offer on this new house, it's contingent upon your current house selling. And so that's a very, very quick way to explain that. There's a lot of parts, of course, but it is a good way that a lot of people are choosing to make that next step where it protects you from having multiple payments at the same time. Other thing that sometimes people are doing, which I'd love to just explain more in detail one-on-one, where I can give you really good in-depth detail, is what's doing a loan recast. And that's basically, in a nutshell, where if you purchase a new home and you still have your current home, maybe you qualify for both of them, you purchase the new house, you close on it, and then let's say maybe 30 days later, your existing home closes. And when that house closes, you then have a lot of equity. You have, let's say you've got several $1,000s of equity that you then just closed that you really wish you could have put as a down payment on this new house to get your payment lower. Well, we have a great tool called a loan recast where you can do exactly that. There's a small fee with the bank, and you take all of this money, all of this equity that you just got out of your previous home, you're able to put that now as a down payment on the house you've already closed on, and then the bank does a recast of the amortization schedule, which then lowers your payment. Of course, it's going to lower the amount of interest that you pay on that loan, and you don't have to take out a new loan. It's a great way to kind of accomplish both things where you're still able to get the house quickly that you love, the new one, and sell your house in a timely manner. So I say all that to say there's a lot of strategies that we can do to make it happen and get you through the process a little bit easier than probably what you think. Thanks so much for spending just a couple minutes with us today. We're going to be doing more of these videos every single week. Hopefully just bringing something that will help you, whether you are looking for a house or maybe you're a business owner. Matter of fact, next week, I'm going to just actually walk through if you're a brand new agent in real estate, and it really applies to a lot of business models. Maybe you're brand new as a business owner or an entrepreneur. What are some of the just very simple steps that you can take to get your business off the ground and rolling quickly? Those first few months are so critical in the life of the business. And I just want to share with you some of the things that we did to get us now. We're in the business 10 years, one of the top 1% real estate agents in the Oklahoma City area. And just to help you get that started. So that's next week. Look forward to seeing you then. If you haven't already, give us a follow on Instagram, subscribe to us here on YouTube, and look forward to getting to know you better in the future as you get to know us better as well.